Hey, this is Mr. Willis. I'm your personal finance teacher. I'm grateful that you're a student of mine, and if I could, I'd like to take a couple minutes and show you how you can be successful in the class. So I want to start by showing you how the class works and how to be successful, but the first thing you should know is that you need a pair of these to see this VR 180 immersive video. If you don't have a set of those, these are Meta, Apple makes some, but if you don't have some of those, I have another welcome video. It has to be flat. So let me show you exactly how to be successful in the class. So let me start by telling you what the class is. So personal finance is pretty short. It's only 4 chapters. At the end of each chapter, there's a test. So what you have to do is you have to log in, you have to complete all of the assignments, you have to read through the lessons, complete all the quizzes, all the written assignments, and then right before you take the chapter exam, you and I have to get on the phone and complete what's known as a discussion-based assessment, or a DBA. The best way to schedule those is by using the appointment scheduler. Okay, so the next thing I want to talk to you guys about is the pacing chart that I put inside all of my students' grade books. So as you can see, this is just in the grade report inside the class. Maybe I can zoom in a little bit to make this a little bit more obvious. But this is kind of what you're going to see when you log into your class. So as you can see, you have a list of assignments that are always due Friday at 5 o'clock. Okay, so as long as you are working in the class each week, and let's say you finish everything Wednesday, then you can have Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday off. I also have highlighted in blue are the written assignments. Those assignments you'll have to use the resources for. It could take you a little bit longer. So now you can plan your week around when you're going to do these assignments. That's the most effective way to take this class. All right, so now I want to talk to you about a couple keys to success and how you can stay away from things that will keep you from being successful in class. So the number one thing I want to talk about is really just making sure you're forming good habits. So that's part of the reason why I make a pacing chart. And if you are able to stick to that pacing chart, maybe you are even able to have a certain day during the week that you do the assignments, that's perfect. So it starts with good habits. Number 2 is communication. So you might have a week where everything's really busy and you get behind on your assignments. Please let me know. I'm very understanding. I definitely understand where you guys are coming from. But if there's, a week you go and don't submit any assignments, it's been 2 weeks, and you're not communicating with me, I have no idea if you want to keep the class or not. So, those make a very tough position to put me in when I have students who are not working and not communicating. So please make sure you're communicating with me. And then number 3 is making sure that you are using those resources that we have available for you guys on the help site. So definitely take advantage. If you're using the resources effectively, you should be able to do the assignments very quickly. So if you consider these 3 things, make sure you're staying on top of forming good habits, you're communicating well, you're doing the assignments, and you're using the resources, you will be successful in this class. So the second thing I'd really love to show you are the resources that you have available to you in the class. So I'm here on the home page. You can always access the home page by clicking on the top left corner, FLVS. But here inside the help site, I'm going to click there and click on the different module I'm looking for. Okay? And inside here, there's 3 main things. Number 1, the most important thing I hope you hear me say is there are templates that you have to use for the written assignments. So you have to use them for every single one. What's great is they're pre-made, but you have to download and save them as a Microsoft Word document. So you don't want to do it inside the browser, but I'm going to go over here to File, I'm going to click Download, Microsoft Word, and it's going to open up in the Microsoft Word application, and that's where I'm going to do the assignment. That's the most effective way to turn in these assignments. So going back here, there's also videos that explain how to do the assignments. I'm in the process of remaking them. I'm doing like 1 per week right now. I've got module 1 done, but I'm releasing 1 every single week, so more or less you guys have access to hearing me explain how to do these assignments. Okay, and the way you access them is the same YouTube channel page as the welcome videos. So there's those, and then at the very top there are notes. Those notes are very helpful. Everyone that gets like a 99% in the class, whenever I ask them what worked, they always mention the notes. So they're not for a grade, but Students seem to be doing very, very well when they use them. So that's something you should take advantage of.